StarField is coming. We've got more information, and people are either extremely excited to the point where it's a bit odd, or they're extremely negative to the point where it's a bit odd. So I wanted to talk about what's going on with StarField, how I feel about it. And yes, the game has had some issues. Yes, originally, the first time that it was shown off, it didn't exactly scream next-gen RPG, but I think over time, as more information comes out, it's starting to look like an extremely special title. Now, it's still early, and the game has been delayed now 3 times. Yes, folks, 3 times. The first time, the announcement of the release date, then it was pushed back, and now it's been pushed back again to the end of 2023. So that, to me, adds up to 3 delays. Now, I'm seeing games are delayed all the time. Hashtag Sony delays games. Yes, but there's a track record of just a cadence of releases. There's a track record of releasing quality titles that Microsoft and Xbox just doesn't have lately. But why does this 3rd delay mean something good? And I'm going to tell you why, because I'm seeing it as something that maybe a lot of people aren't. Now, there haven't been a slew of titles released by Xbox that have been amazing, and we know that they need some titles, some first-party titles, some exclusive titles to drive adoption, not only to just Game Pass, but to the platform in general. And if we know that, then Microsoft knows that. And if they know that, then it would be much easier to release StarField and say, hey, here's an 80 to 100 gigabyte patch on day 1 or day 12 to fix the issues that we have that make the game sort of, kind of playable, but not totally. Or we can once again bite the bullet and make sure that the game releases in a complete and competent state. And if they did that knowing that they need games immediately, then that bodes well for StarField, and it bodes well to the decision-making process when it comes to these titles, because I feel like they know that this game cannot release in a bad state. And by bad state, I mean there's just not playable, or some really bad graphical issues. And, you know, Bethesda has a track record of releasing some games with some issues. Look at Fallout 76. I get it, a completely different style of game, but still, if you're willing to release that to the public and say, hey, we'll fix it later, then it kind of speaks to your willingness to do almost anything for any particular product that you're working on. So this 3rd delay I see as a plus, and I know some people are going to fight me on that or go crazy hearing it, but I look at it this way. If I need something desperately and I have it right now, but it's not 100%, I'm more likely to just release it because I need it desperately. However, if I make the decision to hold on to it a little bit longer, even though I need it desperately, then that means that I want it to be as good as it possibly can. So I feel like the fact that they delayed it once again means that they know, and that's what's important, not you, not me, not some podcast, not some Xbox influencer. They have to know that this game needs to be of a certain quality upon release. Now, again, the negativity has been a bit weighing. It's everywhere, and it's really hard to sort of get excited about almost anything lately. But recently I went back and I re-downloaded Elder Scrolls Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Oblivion way back on the Xbox 360, and I played those games. I've been playing those games again. My save files are still there. I did complete them, but there's a magic to those games, and I'm looking forward to the next Elder Scrolls. But if that studio that created those games is working on something brand new, then yes, you know, I'm sure that there's ambition. I'm sure that there's a scope that they want to hit, and I'm sure that there's an expectation out there, and that's what's exciting about it, because I enjoy Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I think it's one of the best. In my opinion, it's close to being the best RPG. I absolutely love that game. And if the folks behind that are interested in doing something new in space and exploration, yes, I'm a bit worried about the procedurally generated worlds and how much diversity there's going to be. Or is it just going to be random worlds with nothing on them just to say you have 1,000 planets? Hopefully that's not the case. I'm sure there'll be specific planets that have to do with the main story that are populated with NPCs and stuff to do. So I'm going to wait and reserve judgment there. But again, if the track record is Oblivion and Skyrim and Fallout, which I'm not really a huge fan of, but still really good RPG, then why not get excited about this? And again, the fact that they've delayed it 3 times now. Yes, you can look at it as a negative, and I'm sure some people will, but I see it as a positive when it comes to quality. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video. Think about liking and subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video.